It's really great to be here with you and greet you as you gather for the 2021 Symposium on White Nose Syndrome. It thrills me to address such a group of world-renowned experts and scientists and conservationists. I know my family, the Leahy family, are another family that makes it a point to mark National Bat Week on our calendars, and I'm glad to partner with you for years now. We have a shared purpose of protecting such an amazing and important order of mammals from a terrible pandemic. On the Appropriations Committee, I'm proud to have secured funding for the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and the U.S. Geological Survey over the years to lead this work, but also to bring together the nation's best biologists to tackle this urgent challenge. They can work together, share data, compare best practices, and coordinate their plans. Supporting scientific inquiry into questions that span the continent. They touch the lives of every community and every American. That has to be among the highest and most long-standing functions of the federal government. We know, you know, and we all have to know science matters, because science helps lead us to answers. Science, in so many ways, has and is making our lives better. The decade of basic federally funded research that made possible today's COVID vaccines, that's just the latest example. Thomas Jefferson understood this when he dispatched Lewis and Clark. President Kennedy had his moonshot. And the Human Genome Project. Scientific discovery is some of the best and most profound work we can support. And I've made basic scientific research a priority every year as we write the annual appropriations bills that fund the federal government. As chairman of that committee, I want it to work. And although some more recent administrations have put less value in the fundamental role of science, I know for a fact, from my conversations with him, that President Biden understands this as well. Now, I know all of you who meet today care deeply about bats, and you've been heartbroken as I have been to see this terrible disease decimate more than 10 species and has killed millions of bats. Now, my involvement is not because of my on-screen affiliation with Batman. I'm not a bat expert, but I'm a lifelong bat fan. It doesn't take an expert to marvel at these wonderful flyers. We have them in different parts of our state. And at my own home in Vermont, we're on the side of a small mountain, and we watch them swoop and dive over our meadows. And boy, that's something that Marcel and I have shared on so many long summer twilights at our home in Middlesex, Vermont. Far more Americans need to know about the crucial ecological services that bats are part of, including an essential part of our agricultural sector. What they do for us is valued in the billions of dollars each year. And I point these facts out to my fellow senators. Every year, I push for a few $1,000,000 for your work on white nose syndrome. It's an easy argument to make, but it's even easier because I know that my friend Senator Richard Shelby of Alabama, who is the vice chairman of the Senate Appropriations Committee, also takes pleasure watching bats at home in Alabama with his wonderful wife, Dr. Annette Shelby, just as Marcel and I do in Vermont. So don't get discouraged. As you search for solutions and hope for any good news, as this terrible disease is burned unabated across the country, there is reason to be hopeful. The unrelenting spread of this disease is matched by the urgency with which you all approach your work, and it's having a positive impact. I know that you're not going to give up on bats. You just have to work harder to protect them. And you give me hope. and it's an honor to support you in this mission. And I wish you a fruitful 2021 symposium. I'm proud of you.